You know what I'm saying? If it was Muhammad, you know what I'm saying? We'd know, like, oh, that's Muhammad. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you
oh,
right.
that's Buddha. You know what I'm saying? Like, he meditating in his belly big. That gotta be Buddha. But like, yeah, we should know the black gods too. You know what I'm saying? Because these are the gods that was here before they gods. You know what I'm saying? We gods. And when you can understand we all gods, then it's like, okay, so I understand why we saying peace, God, and God is in, yeah, like you really a God. So you really the creator of everything you see and that you don't see. Ain't no such thing as death. You came here, manifested yourself in this physical form to be a part of this war right now, because we at war right now. It's a real war going on. Like, it's been a cosmic war going on forever, because ever since the war broke out with our brother Zeus, ever since he turned his back on us, we've been at war with him. He split the whole cosmos. So it's been a good versus evil. He didn't just take like the gods and goddesses on this planet with him. He took angels with him. He took extraterrestrial races with him, like a lot of Arcturians, which is another extraterrestrial race, like a lot of reptilian species and the Pleiadians. These were all good. At one time, we was all together. You know what I'm saying? So when that split took place, what they call that war in heaven, when that split took place, it was a cosmos thing. It was a cosmic split. And what you have today is that war still going on. You know, with over 200 other galaxies involved in this cosmic war. And then now this cosmic war is coming to the surface. So you see it manifesting all around you in the physical now. You know, this is why the where we at right now, we have to get back to magic. We have to get back to sound bowls. We have to get back to crystal healing and meditating and going within. You know, we got to get out of going into books. Everybody should do what I do. They should be meditating and going within themselves and bringing their own truth to reason, because this is how the ancestors work. Everything you need to know is in you. You got to trust yourself though to bring it out of you though. You know.
So what's the end game for Zeus? Is Big Mama going to forgive him, and it was just one big family fight? You know what I'm saying? It was just one big family fight, and all's forgiven, everything that happened in the cosmos. What's the end game for Zeus, you think? It's Zeus's family.
I mean, yeah, but it's fucking though. You know what I'm saying? Like, because the way I see it is, although I know that Zeus is our cosmic family because he's originally one of us who turned on us. And even if a person never heard it that way, if they ever believed in religion, they should be able to understand that Zeus or Satan was an angel. So if he was an angel and you're part of that kingdom, y'all from the same kingdom, right? So even though we from the same kingdom, Zeus is Zeus. He'll never stop being who he is. Like, that's who he is. That's how he made it. That's what he wanted to be. Because if that's the case, the cosmic war could have ended energy cycles ago. Because we don't have time and space, but we got energy cycles. So it could have ended a long time ago. But you know, Father of pride, he created that reality. You know, we create our own realities. Now he created jealousy, he created pride, he created that, and those are realities that he loves, that he dives in. Even now, with the war being where the war is at right now, it's over with for them. He still ain't finna he's still fighting all the way tooth and nail, all the way through and through. He not giving up. He not slowing down. He's not letting up. That's not who he is. You got to remember, Zeus is a god like me and you. So people got to understand, we are fighting other gods. We not fighting no weak people. We're fighting other gods. Satan and them are gods. They still gods. They are fallen gods. They're with angels. The angels are powerful. As many angels. You got archangels, guardian angels, cherubim, seraphim. There's many different angelic beings, right? The angels is a big family too, right? But at the same time, you got fallen angels, fallen gods that's on his side. And we are powerful ourselves. So that's a big war. You know what I'm saying? That's a big clash right there. You know, when people that don't understand cosmic history, they be like, well, why would God let Satan keep doing that? It's not that. That's why I say you got to get out of religion and get into the real cosmic history of who we are and what we are. This is war been going on for a long time. So it's like when you understand that the essence of the war is based around him wanting to destroy his own species, and that's what he decided to do. then it's like, okay, well, I see everything else. When you're looking at the physical realm, you looking at a reality that they hijacked from us. They stole all this from us. You know what I'm saying? They once they got the enchantments, the spells, they put all that in motion, and you get what you got today. Even us having to wear cloth, this is a spell. Cloth restricts your energy. Plastic, all this shit around you, plastic, glass, cloth, all this restricts your energy. The food they give us, the signs and symbols they teach us, the words they teach us to use, all those are spells and things designed to hurt you and keep you limited. That's why right now when we talk like that, you probably do, because I can't see the comments, but you probably gonna have people, because they do it on my shit. People get on mine, I be talking, people get on there, and I don't never focus on that. You know what I'm saying? Because the frequency up here, this ain't for everybody. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, the planet coming back to us. It don't matter who the fuck believe that or not. You feel me?
That's facts.
Yeah, the planet coming back to us, God. It don't matter who. I'm not here to be believed. We not in the Pisces age no more. The Pisces age is where we just believe shit. I'm here to enlighten and inform. We in the age of Aquarius. This is the age of information and discernment. You know what I'm saying? I'm here to enlighten and inform. I'm not here to make you comfortable. I'm not here to make a motherfucker happy. I'm not here to make a motherfucker believe. I give a fuck what a motherfucker believe. At the end of the day, we gods. This is your cosmic history. This is why you a god. This is how it started. You know what I'm saying? This is what we went through. This is how we got to this point. This is why they on Fox 10 News calling me a violent occultist. Nothing is violent or occultist about anything I'm doing.
What they called you? What they called you?
They called me a violent occultist on Fox 10. Yeah, they did.
Why they called you that? What happened?
But I don't know what happened. All I do is get on YouTube and teach this real cosmic history. That's what happened. And they bitch ass get scared. Because they know, see, with me, they know I'm not just no teacher, I'm a warrior too. So I'm standing on this. I'll never go to jail because I will never let these opposition kidnap me. I'm a god. This is my land. This is my ancestors' land. We created y'all. You feel me? So it ain't shit you can tell me. It ain't shit you can tell my people. But you got a lot of our people out here that they'll go to jail. They'll let them pull them over, give them a ticket and everything. You can't ticket me on nothing on my land. So you got to get to that mindset. Like, you ain't ticketing me on my land. And my nigga, I ain't even gonna keep buying fruit. I ain't even gonna keep spending money with y'all on no vegetation and none of that. This shit grow from the land. I'll grow it myself. Then you grow it yourself, but they want to come lock you up and find a reason to take the little land you got. That's what they do. You feel me? So it gotta be at the same point where we gotta be in warrior mode too. It can't just be me on the internet talking about it. Like, you gotta be in real warrior mode. Like, we wasn't never slaves anyway. We didn't become slaves to the Emancipation Proclamation. Like, it's like they try to make it seem like Abraham Lincoln signed that and freed us. No, he signed that and niggas became passive and we became slaves. Because before that, we was warring. We was guerrilla war activity. Every war was us versus them. Even the Civil War, you know what I'm saying? So these are all further lies, as we fell more and more in frequency, you know what I'm saying? Because we was at a mystic point. At one point, we dropped all the way down to Lemurians and Atlanteans. And then from Atlanteans, we dropped down to Egyptians, then Mississippians, then Cherokee and Choctaw and Suas and Aztecs and Incas. And then next thing you know, now we colored people and Indians. And then next thing you know, now we African Americans and Latin Americans today. Like,
that's a powerful breakdown there, brother. That's a powerful breakdown right there, man. Damn, that's a powerful breakdown.
Back though. So yeah, guy, it's like we on Atlantis right now. But Africa is Egypt. I mean, Africa, you can enter Africa through Arizona. The Grand Canyon leads into Africa. But the fucking ancient Egypt.
The Grand Canyon? What do you mean, like a portal? You mean?
No, it's not even a portal. You can literally just walk through the Grand Canyon and keep walking, and you're gonna come past a pyramid. Once you pass that pyramid, you're gonna be in what they call present day Africa. Damn. This is why they don't let people walk through the Grand Canyon. You can only go so far. It's limited. You can't just walk through the Grand Canyon. You know what I'm saying? Because they don't want you to know that you don't have to go over the water to get to Africa. That's a lie. The map don't look like that. And you can touch any piece of land. You can be in Europe on foot. You can reach Africa on foot. You can reach anywhere on foot. We are all one landmass, still connected.
So you're saying we're still one landmass? Oh, yeah. Okay.
Surrounded. We still one landmass connected.
Oh,
all the continents still connected.
Are still connected.
And we surrounded by one big body of water. And then that water is surrounded by an ice wall. That's what we at right now. That ice wall is called Antarctica. You know what I'm saying? That's how the realm look. And then we got people on the other side of the ice wall, and it's continents and more land. They call them Lemurians. And then we got another ice wall and more gods and goddesses on that side. And they all look like us. It's us. It's us. Just like on the spaceship. Like, and when you start seeing these spaceships and the gods and goddesses getting off the spaceships, and you gonna see us. We gonna like, damn, you thought you was gonna see some green people hop off. Don't get me wrong, we are green, blue, and red in different colors too. But you gonna see us. You gonna like, damn, that's us. You know what I'm saying?
Are those different ice walls the equivalent to different planets? Or
No, it wouldn't be like so. Like, okay, so the ice walls are just really put there, because when they first came here, we was like, okay, when the war broke out over our planet, our ancestors was fighting with them. So a lot of us was those ancestors, right? Because you got to understand, it's the same spirits and souls, just in different vessels. So this is why we are the ancestors. But that's another deeper level of it. But we was born with them, and they called in the dark elves. The dark elves are the ones that created the sub-zero technology. So this is what cold weather come from, snow, ice, all this stuff. We never had none of this. We are real Caribbean. You know, we Caribbean vibe, like the whole vibe you get in the Caribbean. We tropical. We are tropical beings. You know what I'm saying? So we never had no ice, none of that. So when they come to our planet and they start shooting, they got these big weapons and they shoot ice at us and snow at us and weapons blowing this freezing cold air on us and shit like that. Yeah, you know, they start freezing us and they started advancing in the war just off the sub-zero technology. Like, it literally was used as a weapon in the war against us. So when you're looking at the walls of Antarctica, you're looking at a lot of the bodies of our ancestors, you know what I'm saying, that was frozen, you know what I'm saying, in time, frozen in the wars. When you look at them icebergs floating through the ocean, them be bones and kneecaps and elbows that froze and just floating. Like, it gets so deep. Like I said, we were giants at one time. Like, we fell so far in frequency because they took all this from us, and it happened over a period of energy cycles. You know what I'm saying? It happened over a period of energy cycles. They call it time, but I'm gonna call it what it is: energy cycles. And we began to drop lower in frequency, lower in frequency, lower in frequency. You know, so we reached a point where we got all the way down, like I say, to what we are today. You know, but that they had to break us down though. Because like I said, if you look at each generation, we had more unity. You keep going back. You're going, like I say, you go African Americans, Latinos, keep going back. That's gonna turn to Indians. Keep going back. We're gonna be Choctaws and all that. You go back some more, we're gonna be Mississippians. You go back some more, we're gonna be Egyptians. You go back some more, now we Atlanteans and Lemurians. You go back some more, we Anunnaki gods and goddesses. You go back some more, now we just dark matter energy. So like, that's the whole breakdown of us in the cosmos, God. You feel me?
Indeed. So what would be the difference between energy cycles and time? Because you keep saying they deal with time, we deal with energy cycles. Give me an example of an energy cycle that we would understand.
So okay, we can measure energy cycles with the sun, right? So we could go out, if you still in tune with nature, right? You could go out and look at the sun, and you can be like, okay, if you really watching the sun and how it's moving and orbiting around the planet, you can count the energy cycles off the sun. That's how we move. We went with the sun as far as energy cycles. Now, when you talk about time, time is based around seconds, minutes, days, months, and those seconds could start whenever, right? But the thing is, you got to look at time like this. You really just repeating the same days. So how many days is in a week? They tell you 7. Okay. Now how many days in the year? They tell you 365 if it's not a leap year. Okay, so it's 365 days. I've been using this example forever because it's just a basic, simple example that you can just grab right away. What's the 8th day of the week? Name the 8th day. Okay, we got 7 days: Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Now, what's the 8th day?
Couldn't answer that.
Right, exactly. And nobody will. Nobody will. So we got 7 days we know of. And we talking about this how many days in the year again? 365 days. Okay, well, name the other 358. Because we can't say Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, get to Sunday and start over again with Monday and say that's a. We don't do that with money, do we?
We do that with the piano, the notes in the piano. After 7 notes, we start another octave, but the octave is the same note as the beginning note from the previous octave, but just at a higher tone. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. And that's still, now check this out. That still is lining up, making sense. You know why? Because if we're gonna say Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, that's 7 days. We need that 8th day. When we get to Monday, we can't say Monday is the 8th day. We've already counted Monday. Because it's like I say, yeah, they try to do that with the piano, but that still don't make sense because once again, with money, we can't do that. If I owe you $100, if I owe you $200, I can't go 20, 40, 60, 80, 100 and flip it over and go 120, 140, 160, 180, 200. You're gonna be like, where the rest of my money at?
Right.
All day. You're gonna be like, because we should better do that with money then. Like, okay, well, if that's the case, well, why can't we do that with money? Why can't we do that with no? We say if it's 365 days, okay, we know 7 days. So we need to know the rest of those days. If we ain't got the rest of the days, that means it's only 7 days in the year. So okay, if I'm 30 years old, 7 days in the year, so that means I'm 210 days old. That don't. Now I'm all fucked up. Okay, and if I don't want to use that, okay, let's use this. What calendar are we using to measure time? Right now, the calendar that we are using is called the Gregorian calendar. In the Gregorian calendar, they set time back 8 years. Now, who is they to set time back? Let's not forget that these are people that, just like me and you now, and these motherfuckers set time back 8 years. So that means even right now, if you 30, you really what? 20, 22? If you 20, you really what? 12? Because based upon the Gregorian calendar, the time was set back 8 years. Okay, so anywhere it go, that's what I'm saying. You're like, well, what time is it? What calendar are we using? How are we? There's too many different calendars we can measure this shit in, and it's like, no, none of that makes sense. Birthdays, like birthdays, same thing with a birthday. I only came here one motherfucking time. I landed here 11/22/1986. That's when I landed. So if I landed 11/22/1986, I never landed again. So why is every year am I celebrating this day? And then I got this cake in front of me, and I got these candles. And see, if you understand the power of candles and how you can program candles and speak intended to candles and how they measure energy and you can manifest things quicker because it's a candle. It seals your intent, whatever your wishes. You will understand why they put the candles on the birthday cake. You see what I'm saying? But see, they took our magic from us. So right now, a person will think I'm crazy sitting here with these crystals and they see, who is this black dude and this and that, and you got candles and what the hell going on? And the whole time, I got a whole ritual I'm doing right now the whole time while we've been live. So at the end of the day, like, and the person don't have to understand that, but thus it should be regardless. You see what I'm saying? Because this is what they doing. So when you talking about time, that spell does what? It locks you in. And now you believe that you them ages. So now you're limiting your being just to that age. Because you telling yourself, I'm. And if you know the power of words, anytime you say I am, that's the soul. So now you're spell casting over your soul. Like I am 20. I am 21. You're limiting your being to just these numbers when it should be I am everything and everything is me. I am the center of the universe. I am God. I am that I am. Because whenever you say I, that's the soul. Whenever you say me, that's the ego. So, it like people might not look at little stuff like that, but it matters in your energy field. Just like using the word HATE. I stopped using that word and my blessings flowed just because I removed a word out of my vocabulary. That's how negative the word is. Or you say good morning, MORNIG. Morning means it's the morning dove. Like it's only one morning. So if I come up to you and say that, then I'm wishing you bad energy, and I don't even know it. That's what makes it dangerous because I'm thinking I'm saying something great. So hey, good AM to you, and I do that too. But when you take that out of your frequency and you stop using it, it's grand rising, and you realize these words, you'll see the power of magic and spell casting in your words and hoodoo and voodoo and why they took it from us and why they use it. They still use it though. They still using it. Every restaurant using orange and red to trick your solar plexus and to get you locked in your root chakra and your sacral chakra to lure you to come here and want to eat this motherfucking poison.
Right, indeed.
It's all magic going around the whole time. The number they using, the number of days in the week, the number of colors in the rainbow, the colors of the restaurants, the shapes of our homes and houses, squares, prism shapes, things that restrict electricity energy. Because they know pyramids and spheres amplifies energy. Vortexes amplifies energy, right? So it's like everything around you, plastic, glass, cloth, which is cotton, has been put around you to limit you on every level. The words they taught you, they took vibration from you. This seems weird to people, but that's vibration. That's how you originally speak. They took that from you and gave you the words that you gave them. We taught them alphabets. We the alphas, they the betas. You know what I'm saying? We taught them this shit, and then they re-rocked it to you after they did enslave us, after they hijacked our planet from us. You know what I'm saying? So we getting our planet back now, but they have 550 of their man-made years. That's why it's over with now. That's why you see this grand awakening, because the ancestor energy is back. It's flat out war. Everything without a soul gonna be eradicated. Everything vibrating low. We ain't come to play. The ancestors ain't come to play on no level. You see what I'm saying? That's the part people better know. Like, this shit ain't gonna be no joke. We're gonna get real gangster around this bitch, because look what they done did to us. They didn't drench the land of our blood. You think we finna play with them? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's like it. Like, people gotta know that part. Like, this ain't no joke. You know what I'm saying? This ain't no joke with what we going into. So all that peaceful shit, we not being peaceful with our enemy that wasn't peaceful with us. You know what I'm saying? It's still right now kidnapping and raping our kids and our babies, poisoning the food, miseducating you on every level, manipulating your energy fields, having you sucking your chakra and your sacral chakras with pornography. Social engineering got you thinking you're not good enough. Got you walking around with insecurities, got us don't even want to communicate with each other, connect with each other, no unity. We don't even do family reunions no more. You know what I'm saying? Like, all that comes from social engineering and us being weaponized against each other. So, like, it's Endgame now. Them days is over with. That's why we speak the way we speak. That's why I say the things I say, and I say it the way I say it. Like, it's fuck the FBI, fuck the CIA, fuck the whole system. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what needs to be said. It's fuck the Pope, fuck all of them. Because at the end of the day, we the last generation. We ain't come to play. We ain't come to be nice. Everybody awakening. We spreading this information, but we gonna stand on the business too, because we know how they get. It's over with for them. So you got to know that we are warring with people that like to be violent. These are the people that took everything from us. They violent. They rapists. They murderers and rapists. You know what I'm saying? So you can't come trying to be peaceful with no murderers, no rapists, and think you're gonna get some change. You ain't gonna never get no change. You know what I'm saying? We not marching about shit. Like, we watched our ancestors march. We ain't marching. That shit over with. We on a whole different energy. We on some like straight gangster shit. Like the SAR land, we ain't honoring nothing. Niggas ain't even working for their jobs no more. Like, I walked off my job. I got my own companies. We got our own companies. Like, fuck y'all. You know what I'm saying? We damn near ain't finna pay. We ain't pay no taxes. Fuck y'all on taxes, all type of shit. Like, what y'all gonna do? Lock a motherfucker up? If you try to come kidnap me, you gonna have to take my whole avatar, because ain't no none days over with. We not going for that. We not going for none of them using these laws. That they wrote these laws with the deepest of hatred in their heart for our ancestors. These laws ain't changed. These laws ain't never changed. These are the same laws. You know what I'm saying? So why is we respecting the law? The law? Why is we respecting their litigation? Why is we respecting anything when it come to them? Why is we respecting liars? They done lied to us about everything. But we won't fuck with each other for less. I lied to you about one thing, you cut me off. We catch these motherfuckers, we catch these motherfucking racist oppressors lying every day of our lives, and niggas still want to believe them. Niggas still want to kumbaya and hope Jesus come out the sky and change something. You know what I'm saying? So, like, nah, that ain't the energy we on. We on straight Haitian Revolution energy. We on Nat Turner Ogun energy. We on Shaka Zulu energy. About these kids, about our land, about our people. God, that's the energy I'm on. You feel me?
You on fire? You on fire, brother? Go ahead, man.
For real, God, because it's like,
Go ahead, brother.
Ain't just think about who we are. We need to know how great we are, though. So, like, that's all I do. I just remind us how great we are, like what we come from, what we did, what we invented. I ain't saying that to make a motherfucker feel good. I'm saying it because this is what we did. If we didn't do it, I can't say we ain't do it, but we did it, though. We did it. We created everything. All that you see, all that you don't see. So that's something to be, you should be empowered by that, because they ain't never told us that we wasn't shit, but some Africans with some baskets of fruit on our head. So you measure that up against the shit that we know now about who we are. We remember who we is, man. You know what I'm saying? Andy, that's what our people should want to hear. You should want to hear, you should want to hear how great you is. Motherfuckers so used to being put down at the bottom part that they ain't shit, that when they hear that they great, they don't even want to hear it. I didn't listen, man. I done been down here in Atlanta. I done seen goddesses in the streets be peace goddess. Don't call me no goddess. Damn, but if I'm like, hey, what's good, bad bitch? You love that. Hey, that's a bad bitch right there. Hey, Gary, you call me. I know I'm a bad bitch. I just got my inches in and call me a bad bitch. Like, you know what I'm saying? See him. Peace, God, what it do, man? I ain't no God. But I mean, what's good, Crip? What's good, Blood? What's good, G? What's good, folks? You know what I'm saying? What's good, Killer? You know, what's good, player? What's good, nigga? You know what I'm saying? You want to be called a killer, though. You rather be a killer than be a God. You know what I'm saying? Like, I could tell you a God. I ain't no God, man. Don't be calling me all that. That's what you is, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's empowering. That's what I'm saying. That's how great you is. It's just like the saying they had, and the saying was about us. This the saying. They didn't tell us it was about us, though, God, but they was talking about us. The saying goes just like this. Our biggest fear is not that we are inadequate, but that we are powerful beyond measure.
Talk to him.
You know what I'm saying?
Talk to him.
I'll repeat it 3 times because we understand the power of the 3, the 6, and the 9. So I'm going to repeat it 2 more times. Our biggest fear is not that we are inadequate, but that we are powerful beyond measure. One more time. Because they didn't tell us that they were talking about us, but they were. Our deepest fear. So the quote should have been read like this, because they was talking about us. Our deepest fear is not that they, Aboriginal, Indigenous, Black, Latino, Anunnaki gods and goddesses, are not inadequate, but that they are powerful beyond measure. See what I'm saying? And that's literally what we are. You can move things with your mind, that's real. You control every element, that's real. So when you're looking at the Hawk, that's gamma radiation. You got that in you. We got green veins. Look at your veins, they green. Now look at human beings' veins, they veins is blue. Because they are single cell organisms. They were created in a petri dish. I say that with respect, because I'm not down on them. Shout out to all the high vibrational human beings. I rock with a bunch of white people that's vibrating high. But I'm talking about genetics and the science of who we are. Green veins, because that's gamma radiation. Radiation strengthens us. That's what I'm saying. But then they'll tell you don't stand by the microwave, right? Electricity strengthens us, but they'll tell you don't stand in the window while it's lightning outside. You get it? Because they know what that do to you.
So you think 5G strengthens us? All this new technology they're coming out with?
See, 5G, that don't strengthen us. That's there to hurt the planet. That's a weapon. See, the 5G towers are used to activate the ice crystals in the clouds. Because see, they created weather. They created their own weather. Like they ushered in cold on our planet. Winter is fake. They create winter. That's why it's only lasts so long. The rest of the seasons are warm, basically, right? So and everything dies during winter. But that's fake. You know what I'm saying? They create the weather. They got these clouds, right? They create these clouds to block out the sun because of our connection to the sun and what the sun does to us. The sun burns toxins out of our body. You're supposed to sweat because that's the toxins being released from your body. The longer you sit in the sun, the more toxins you will release. It's literally burning the poison off you that they feed in you. You know what I'm saying? If it was no poison in you, you wouldn't sweat. But they create these clouds to stop us from powering up. Remember, we electricity. So imagine a phone. It needs a charger. That's the sun for us.
Sun, okay.
So we can't let them get too much sun. So they create the clouds to block out the sun. Then we got to make it cold because that's the opposite. That hurts us. Now,
keep talking, bro. I got to get the door upstairs. Just keep talking. Okay.
That hurts us, right? So when you see how you feel in the sun compared to how you feel in the war and the cold, there's 2 different elements. There's 2 different. You're gonna feel 2 different strengths. You're gonna barely feel something when you're super cold. When you warm, you just something different. You just something different. So what they did was they put ice crystals in all these clouds. And all these towers like 5G technology and 3G and all that. They've been using all those 3G towers, and now if you want to call them 5G towers, because people starting to notice them now, but they've been had them. they use that to activate the ice particles in the clouds. And when they activate them, this is where your cold weather come in. This is where your snow come from. This is where your precipitation come from. This is where your fake rain come from. Because you do got a real form of like a rain that the planet and the realms kind of do themselves, but we don't ever get to feel that rain because they spraying oxygen and they got the fake clouds and their own version of rain set up. So they controlling that. They controlling the atmosphere from every different level with the weather. So, but as we come back to our essence, if we can recognize our connection to that sun and to the planet, then we can control the weather ourselves. We can re-hijack the planet from them just by taking our power back within ourselves. So if we understand our esoteric connection to the sun, they can't use their weather to control us no more. They can't do that when we understand our connection to everything around us, that you can go in meditation and manipulate anything in this physical density just with your mind. Anything is at your command. Long as you ask first, it's going to work with you. Any element, anything you're trying to do in this physical reality. And that's the secret they don't want us to know, because we then hijack the planet back from them.
By taking control over the elements.
With our mind, with our mind. And not just elements, like things like think about the sun and what it does for us. So like when they say it's a cloudy day, if we all had our mind set on a sunny day, the sun coming out regardless. If just one of us focus and do it, a lot of us do it, yes. But that's on any intent. That's on any intent. That's the metaphysical side. That's the true power we got. We even with bullets, like bullets is kinetic energy. So we reaching a level where bullets don't even work anymore.
On some Neo shit, Matrix, Neo shit.
Straight listen. A lot of people don't know this. Bullets are kinetic energy. Bullets come from guns. Guns are made of carbon. So that's us. You can control the bullet and its trajectory and everything about the bullet strictly with your mind. But if you don't understand the signs of yourself and what you are and what that bullet and what that gun is, then you can't do that. And with the planet rising at a different frequency right now, a lot of people, especially if you woke, bullet ain't even gonna hit you, because the planet needs you right now. Bullet could be aimed at you. Bullet could be coming towards you. They won't even penetrate your aura field. You can literally change the listen.